This fall, we're really excited. Not only do we have those Division I individual skill classes, but our bread and butter is teaching kids how to compete. A setting where they can play 5-on-5, 1-on-1, 2-on-2. Aaron is one of our top trainers. He's going to lead many of these classes. Aaron, I need to know from you, and the parents need to know, what is a kid going to get when they get in one of these classes? Talk about what that looks like on the inside.
Well, on the inside, primarily we always like to start off teaching the kids how to play the game the right way. That's the primary focus of ours, because we are a training development center. So focusing on how to play the game the right way is the primary emphasis.
What are some things you do early on to create, like, that way players aren't just playing one-on-one? Talk about like some of the pre-drills you and the staff do to kind of set a tone for playing the game the right way.
Well, the very first thing that we do is how to prepare to play a game. So in the beginning of all our sessions, all of our players, they go through a series of quickness and agility drills, whether that be doing 5 laps around the gym, coming into a group setting so that way they can get stretched out. That's how we normally start it off.
Yeah, and they also prevents injury when kids get nice and warmed up. I have seen you doing like 5-on-0 motion, learning spacing, and the court's lined with spacing boxes. Talk about all that.
Next thing we do after we get stretched out and do our quickness and agility drills, we take a field trip. We take a gym field trip, and we talk about the geography of the basketball court, because that's the primary emphasis of ours as far as spacing, identifying where the spots on the basketball court is, whether it be the point guard box, whether it be the wing box, the low box. We took a lot of time and put a lot of effort in, putting those areas in position and isolating those areas so students know exactly where those spots are. So taking that field trip is key in the beginning of our session.
Playing with Coach Yancey for a year, and he's helped me in all aspects of my game. So has advanced hoops, and helped me to just develop my game all around.
Yancey helped me with my patience during the game to slow down. He helped me with my confidence, how I see the game.
I would say advanced hoops helped me actually become a consistent shooter and more confident with my ball handling.
4, 3, 1, 2, 1.
What I like about the class, I've seen you, you'll allow a post player to bring the ball down, a kid that might play point guard for his high school team, he gets to play inside. Talk about that when you're getting into the 5-on-5, how you've seen kids' confidence develop, having a chance to shoot the ball when they catch it instead of on your school team, only 2 guys shoot the ball. Talk about some of the things you see from a developmental standpoint and how it builds kids' confidence.
One of my main mottos in my 5-on-5 classes is if your coach is telling you not to bring the ball up, we're going to give you the opportunity to bring the ball up. If your coach is telling you that you're a mid-range shooter, then guess what? We want you to try shooting a 3. So we're motivating players to function outside of their comfort level, and that's a key ingredient in developing not only situational players, but all-around players. One of the things that I always mention to our players, if you're a situational player, then you can only be used in situations. But if you're an all-around player, then now you can be put in positions to be successful in all areas of the basketball court.
When the kids go to their school team, the coaches can do whatever they want, but this is the time before the season to just develop and build confidence in those areas.
Exactly.
And hopefully they can go back to their school and the coach goes, hey, I like your 3-pointer. You're allowed to shoot it now.
Right.
Aaron, talk about this. We'll finish with this. A lot of players don't know how to win. They're just happy just playing, and as long as they got their points, they're good. They can care less what's on the scoreboard. You guys have winners and losers. I mean, you have like tournament style. Once you guys get rolling after a couple of weeks, it's like the parents show up, everybody's cheering, they get excited. Talk about why you emphasize winning and losing. And I know you definitely teach kids how to lose, but why is it important to have that clock running and keeping score at some point?
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, Chuck. Being a gracious winner, you have to learn how to lose. You can't, create or develop a winning attitude if you haven't lost. And you got to be able to win graciously, and you got to be able to lose courageously, and support both areas and use those as an opportunity to get better. But in terms of the competition aspect of the class, the fact of the matter is, in everyday life, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. especially in the sports genre. So the fact is that, we put, our players in a position to compete, to learn, how to excel in both of those areas. We put, we isolate, we put teams, we pick the teams up. We get them on the basketball court. Some of my staff are referee the games to give them an example of how the flow of the game would be in a live experience. And at the end of the day, somebody wins and somebody loses.
Well, I'm going to get my jersey. Now, parents, when you sign your kids up for this, know that we're going to place them in the age group that's appropriate. Like top 8th graders can play with 9th graders, top 9th graders can play up with the high school division, top 7th graders can play with 8th graders. If you feel like your kid just needs confidence and not necessarily ready to get thrown into the fire, we also have some classes where they can mix with like 7th and 8th graders can be together, 5th and 6th graders can be together. The whole goal in the fall is confidence, have a chance to take shots, have a chance to handle the ball, and we're going to provide that opportunity through the competition classes. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.